So what does this latest indictment mean for DA Fani Willis as she weighs whether to charge the former president in our state?
Fox 5's Christopher King joins us live from the Fulton County Superior Court tonight. Christopher, you spoke to legal experts about the impact the Florida charges could have on the case here in Georgia.
That's right, Tom and Courtney, and the case here in Georgia will play out right here at Fulton County Court. The question is, will the federal charges in Florida against the former president factor into the case here in Georgia? The U.S. Justice Department accusing former President Trump of mishandling classified documents, including some with details on nuclear capabilities at his estate in Florida. This as Fulton County DA Fani Willis considers whether to charge the former commander-in-chief with criminally interfering in the 2020 election here in Georgia. Should the federal indictment have any impact on what Willis does here in Georgia?
No, it should not.
Darrell Cohen is a criminal defense lawyer and a former assistant DA here in Fulton County. We ask him, will the federal charges in Florida affect the case here in Georgia? Will the federal indictment have any impact on what DA Willis does here in Fulton County?
It could, but I doubt it.
Cohen says Willis will decide whether or not to charge the former president based on where the facts in Georgia lead her team.
I don't think it'll change her mind one way or the other. Fani has her own mind. She has her own case. She has her own facts.
The case in Florida is federal. The investigation in Georgia is a state case.
So it's completely different. Nothing even similar. Same person, different facts.
Ms. Willis is going to indict Trump no matter what happens in either this case or the New York case.
Tom Church is a trial lawyer. Church believes Willis will seek an indictment against the former president based on her own findings, not the federal special prosecutors.
I think an indictment is definitely coming. It just the question is, what are the specific charges going to be? Is it going to be RICO? Is it going to be election tampering?
Now, the Fulton County DA is expected to make a decision sometime between July and August. She's already asked state and local law enforcement to beef up security around that time. Live at Fulton County Courthouse, Christopher King, Fox 5 News.
It'll be interesting to see how this case plays out as we get closer to August. Christopher, thanks. Despite